Welcome back, everyone, and a special shout out to my literature and English students right here in Katsina State. I'm your teacher, Mohammed Garba, and man, am I excited to dive into this today. We're looking at a truly beautiful, pivotal chapter. We aren't just skimming the text today, we are really taking it apart. We're going to explore the key plot points and discover exactly how the author weaves these complex themes of love, heritage, and some very sudden tension all together. So, grab your notebooks, get comfortable, and let's unravel this story.
Here's our game plan for this explainer. We're going to cover 1. The foundation of love. 2. A Friday evening surprise. 3. Heritage and family ties. 4. The 3 a.m. panic. And finally, 5. Saturday's sweet resolution. Section 1. The foundation of love.
Okay, so we've got to anchor our whole analysis on this bedrock of mutual respect between Lucas and Isabel. Before we even get to the action, the text hits us with this reality check right away. He has extraordinary respect for others, along with enormous understanding and patience. You see, the big hurdle in their lives right now is that they literally can't set a wedding date yet. Isabel has to keep financially supporting her siblings. Now, in a lot of stories, that's your built-in bitter conflict, right? But here, the author completely flips it. Lucas's willingness to just wait patiently without pressuring her at all is exactly why Isabel adores him so much. It establishes this massive foundation of trust that carries us through the rest of the chapter.
Now, to kind of blow off the steam from that delayed wedding tension, Lucas playfully teases about just kidnapping her to Prince Edward Island. He paints this gorgeous picture of red sand, wide, luscious green fields, and classic lighthouses. And look, this isn't just sweet, idle chatter. It's actually a really smart literary tool. Prince Edward Island is basically a symbol for their future freedom. It's a giant breath of fresh air compared to their current constraints, showing us that they share this incredible vision for an unburdened life down the road. It lets them stay perfectly content right where they are.
Moving right along to Section 2, a Friday evening surprise.
So Friday evening rolls around, and we get this fantastic motif. A motif, as a quick reminder, is just a recurring element with some deeper symbolic meaning. Here, it's all about food. Lucas actually surprises Isabel after work with a home-cooked meal because his parents happen to be away. He's pulling out her chair, serving her the whole shebang. And as we'll see a bit later, Isabel does the exact same thing for him. This shared ritual of cooking and cleaning up together, it's giving us a literal sneak peek into their future marriage. We're seeing a life built on total equality and reciprocal care. Check out how the pacing here just builds this incredible sense of security and intimacy. It's like the outside world slowly melts away. First, you've got the late afternoon surprise dinner. Then, right around sunset, they take a quiet forest walk with Lucas's dog, Lassie. And finally, by nightfall, they retreat indoors to look through family albums. Chronologically, the author is purposely drawing us and the characters into this really private, protected little bubble. And inside that bubble, the connection is just off the charts. When Lucas suggests the forest walk, knowing full well it's Isabel's absolute favorite place, she just looks at him and says, "You can also read my mind." I mean, talk about being on the exact same wavelength, right? Their time outdoors is so playful and innocent. They're playing hide and seek with the dog, completely carefree. Lucas even carves Lucas and Isabel forever into this massive oak tree. Yeah, it's a classic, enduring trope, but it works so well here because it makes Isabel feel so incredibly anchored and cherished.
All right, Section 3, Heritage and Family Ties.
As they head back inside before it gets too dark, the story shifts gears to show us the stark contrast between their backgrounds. Lucas's family is all about artistry, treasured heirlooms, and this really warm, welcoming vibe. Even with his parents physically out of the house, you can literally feel their love and how meticulously his mother has decorated the home. Isabel's reality, on the flip side, it's a lot heavier. She's bogged down by needing to provide financial support, plus she's dealing with a famously strict mother. When you put them side by side, it's a no-brainer why Isabel is so captivated by Lucas's welcoming world. It's like a vacation from the heavy responsibilities she carries every single day. The real centerpiece of this heritage theme is grandfather Duval's legacy. Lucas brings out this gorgeous summer forest scene painted by his grandfather who actually passed away right before Lucas was born. Now, this painting of a horse carriage isn't just pretty wall art for decoration. It's a tangible, powerful symbol of generational legacy and familial love. It's Lucas showing Isabel, hey, this is where I come from, a line of thoughtful, creative, deeply loving people. And that just totally cements her absolute certainty that he is truly a wonderful man to start a life with. Which brings us to Section 4, the 3 a.m. panic. And boom, the peaceful mood is completely shattered. Isabel, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We fell asleep and we're late. This panic shout from Lucas is just such a brilliant jolt.
We just spent all this time soaking in tranquility, right? She was supposed to be home before midnight. Going from this warm, romantic fireplace setting to sheer, absolute panic, it's the sudden climax of the chapter. It's a highly effective technique by the author to snap us out of the dream and drag us right back to cold, hard reality.
Now, this panic does something really important structurally. It introduces foreshadowing. Remember, foreshadowing is basically a literary heads-up about future events. Lucas is freaking out almost more than Isabel is. He asks, "Will you get into trouble with your mother?" in this genuinely terrified voice. He is absolutely petrified that he's going to be the reason she suffers. This intense worry, that's our sneak peek. It's hinting at the major familial conflicts they are absolutely going to face once they're married. The long, chilling shadow of Isabel's strict mother is suddenly looming right over their happy little bubble.
But Isabel? She is cool under pressure. Despite Lucas's fear, she immediately whips up this highly specific 3-step plan to sneak back into her house undetected. Step 1, a stealthy drop-off way down at the end of the laneway so the car engine is completely out of earshot. Step 2, creep in through the front door because it's closest to her room. Step 3, whatever you do, avoid the parents' bedroom, which is thankfully tucked away upstairs in the back. So she confidently blows Lucas a kiss, disappears into the dark house, and leaves Lucas, and honestly all of us reading, just sweating it out in suspense.
Finally, Section 5, Saturday's Sweet Resolution.
Luckily, we don't have to hold our breath for long. Fast forward to Saturday morning, and the vibe has completely flipped again. Lucas is out in the barn talking to his brother James, and you can just feel the immense relief rolling off him. The glitter in his eyes, his incredibly cheerful demeanor, it tells us instantly that Isabel made it in safely. The crushing anxiety from 3 a.m. is totally gone, completely replaced by this eager, joyous anticipation for their big Saturday evening date.
And oh man, what a resolution we get. Just listen to this menu. Tender sirloin steak, caramelized onions, fried mushrooms, baked potatoes, glazed carrots, and cream puffs for dessert. Isabel repays Lucas for his Friday surprise with this incredible traditional French meal using cooking skills she learned from her Quebecois grandmother. Remember that food motif we talked about earlier? Well, here is the payoff. The cycle of care is complete. He cooked for her, now she cooks for him. It is just a beautiful, perfectly balanced symbol of their partnership.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to chew on this question. How do the events of Chapter 11 set the stage for their impending marriage and the potential future conflicts with Isabel's family? Think about it. This slice-of-life chapter built absolute confidence in their love for each other, but it also quietly plants these tiny seeds of drama regarding her strict mother. We are subtly being prepared for the dramatic challenges ahead, for sure. Keep that question in your notes as we continue our study of the text. All right, thank you so much for joining me today in this deep dive. Keep reading, keep exploring, and I will catch you in the next explainer.